Hey friends, this is Miss Shaquilla. Okay, so I've never done this before with recording on YouTube, so work with me here, okay? So we are doing Teen Talk today, okay? And this is our first time doing Teen Talk with the East Chicago Public Library, but you know, I always love my YA books and all my older kids, my tweens and teens. So this is for you guys, okay? So we are going to be reviewing the book The Nine Lives of Chole King. Okay, guys. Now, I just started reading this book, so I can't give too much of a review on it, but I did watch the TV show, but I'm definitely going to come back to this book later on after I, like, get into the middle of the book, because when I tell you guys that you might be like, Miss Shaquilla, what is this? It's a really good book, but I just have to get more into it, because I love sci-fi, so I'm like, I know I'm gonna like it. And you guys know when you read a book, it's different from the movie or TV show. And so if the TV show was good, you already know that the book is gonna be awesome. So mostly it's about this girl. She turned 16 years old. Everything's going good with her. Her and her mother, they decide they're gonna go out to dinner, but you know, who wants to just go out to dinner with your mother? And so she was like, I want to do a little bit more than this. So she decides to ditch school, which I do not condone, my friends, okay? Do not ditch school, okay? Even though there's no school to be ditching at the moment, but that's okay, because don't ditch cyber school either, okay? We gotta learn. And so she decides to ditch school with her friends. They go to a lighthouse. They're having fun. They're doing their thing. And she dies there. And now I know you're thinking, Miss Shaquilla, that's it. That's the end of the story. She just dies. Well, no. She dies. She falls off the lighthouse, very, very high up in the sky, and she wakes up. Now you're like, what's going on, Miss Shaquilla? Like, how does she wake up? Turns out, as she turns 16, she finds out that she's a cat. And you guys heard of the folk tales that cats have 9 lives because they always land on their feet. Even though, thinking about it now, she didn't land on her feet, so to say. And so this book, not only is she a teen girl dealing with teen problems, you know, the boys and your parents and everything, she's dealing with that. Turns out she has 9 lives. Other people are just like her. And of course, if there's people like you and you're doing all this cool stuff like that, there's always going to be someone out to get you. So I'm going to read a little bit of the prologue for you guys, just to give you a little taste. Trapped, I'm afraid. Please, no, she whispered, pushing herself back up against the wall. I'm not what you think. I'm not bad. I'm sure you don't believe you are. She heard a blade, fine and small like a dagger, being whisked out of the sheath. I would never hurt anyone, please. He cut her throat. A tibi focos tugus, he whispered, putting the side of his left hand on his heart, thumb in the middle of his chest, pointing up. A gentle sigh escaped the dying girl. A thin ribbon of the blood trickled down her neck, tiny marks of an expert assassin. He bowed his head in allegiance to the order of the 10th blade. Pattered nosa tidis jinsus. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong too, friends. He adjusted her head so that she looked more comfortable and closed her eyes. Then he wiped the tiny silver blade on the handkerchief, sat back on his heels, and watched. When she woke up, he would kill her again. Now, you guys can't tell me that don't sound good. Come on now. Come on. Give it the program. Okay. So we got more books that we're going to be going through that I have not read, I mean, one of them I read a little bit yet. It's a graphic novel. This is not a YA book. It's called New Kid, and it just won an award. Congratulations for them, by the way. Um, I'm not going to tell you about these books because I'm definitely going to go in more into detail with them. But I'm definitely going to be reading these books for you guys. We're going to get back to Chloe King. Don't worry. I'm not going to skip on it because I know you guys are going to want, like, Miss Shaquilla, we need some more details. So most definitely Miss Shaquilla is going to give you guys more details. And then we got another book, Black Enough. Okay, I'm really excited about this book. I would like to know what, I mean, of course, being Black enough, you can just get the gist of what this book will be about. So we're definitely going to read this book. And I think it also has to do about being Muslim. So that's kind of interesting. And this book, Part of Your World. Oh my goodness. So this is part of the Twisted series, and with different fairy tales of, like, you know, Disney princesses. Friends, when I tell you, I cannot wait to read this book. Oh my goodness, it's so crazy. It's just so many books in so little time. That's okay, since we got to be in our houses anyway, we got time, right? Okay, so this is Miss Shaquilla with the East Chicago Public Library. All these books I just told you about, the East Chicago Public Library is not being funded by it, and we're not getting sponsored by these books either. Okay, friends, we're just reading some good books. Okay, you guys have a nice one. Bye.